Uh, Welcome back to the Express channel. Sorry, I had to make sure my thing was recording. But yes, today I'm doing this video on my new mic. I'm really excited. The reason I haven't been uploading in a while is because I wanted to wait until I got my new microphone. So yay! Hopefully it sounds better than my static internal microphone of my laptop. I hope it does. I think it's a pretty good mic. But yeah. Today's video is not going to be an exciting gameplay video, or I don't do vlogs, but it's going to be more of a serious one of those podcasts I was talking about. This is in honor of one of my friends, and I was really not in a weird way, but excited to do this because I've been waiting to do one of these kind of videos in a while. This is not the right time to be stuttering, but I've been waiting to do this for a long time, and hopefully you guys can hear me well. Today's subject is basically things that circulate around rape, abuse, teenage, and safe sex, things like that. It's that general subject that people don't usually like to talk about. Just people in general. If you're still in school and your friends or boyfriends or girlfriends are telling you that you need to send them nudes, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, branching into different types of those kind of situations about peer pressure, and that's not worth it. If they're your friends and they're asking for that, or if they're close to you like that in that way, and you're at this kind of age, and you're not, even if you're like in college or still in school, that's not fair. That shouldn't be a thing. That's not a thing that everybody does. That's not right, because once you send that, it's gone. It's there, and it can be everywhere in 1 minute. But my point is, I have a personal story to tell about a great friend of mine, and it kind of relates to peer pressure, and sometimes not even peer pressure. Sometimes it's like silent peer pressure. Like you feel, oh, if I don't do this, what happens? Will I be accepted and things like that? But a friend of mine was dating this guy for a while, and they're getting off pretty good. I didn't hear the whole story, apparently. I didn't know why they had broken up, but at one point, when I was getting really close to one of my friends, this year, I knew her last year. We didn't really talk much, but lately we've been talking a lot, and she trusted me, which made me feel great, to tell me something she had gone through and why she had ended it with her boyfriend. It was because he had asked for sexual favors, and at this day and age, basically, it's not acceptable, it's not fair, and it's not right. But being her, and being how nice she is, and how accepting she wants to be to things, she couldn't say no. She at the time thought that it was wrong for her to say no, like she was being rude, and that went with sexual favors, spanning from sending pictures to oral sex. Now this is a pretty deep episode, so please no spammy or stupid comments, or he's talking about this. I don't know. Just don't take this seriously. I mean, I trust you guys too, but there's some people that usually don't watch one of my videos that they'll watch one of these videos and they'll automatically think, oh, this guy's weird, he's talking about this kind of stuff. But this is very serious. I'd like to dig deep in the subject and avoid people not taking it seriously. But yeah, and she not being able to say no, she did it, and she did not feel great afterwards. She realized this is not worth it, and she told me about it, and she was talking about it, and I said, well, you don't have to go public with this. You don't have to cause a court case over this. But if you want justice for it, but yeah, sorry, I had to pause the video real quick. What was I saying? This is so annoying. But yeah, she talked to me saying, I asked her if she wanted to go public with this, or get justice for it, and usually that's the right way to go. But some people, they just want to live it down. Sometimes that's the best thing for them, and I respect that. But if you ever find yourself in that situation where you feel pressured to do things that you wouldn't normally do, especially in the sexual kind, to people who are close to you, probably shouldn't be close to you. Just because you're with them or right now, or they're close, that you trust them, doesn't mean that everything they say is respectable. It doesn't mean they always are in the right mind. Now, people's lives can be really hard just by one button, one press of a button, one picture could be spread through thousands of people's phones all over the internet in 10.4 seconds. That statistic scares me. See, the thing is, with that, it's complicated. People think at the time, oh, this is the right thing, this is okay, this is fine. But then it can go downhill in so many ways. So if you ever feel you're pressured to do something you wouldn't want to do, don't do it. Just because you trust that person doesn't mean that it's a have to. And this is for all those people out there, like my friend, who realize this isn't right. And in a respectable fashion, if you can be anonymous, but if you have a personal story like this to tell, you are more than welcome to ask for support and ask for advice from me and from anybody in the comment section, because I want this channel not just to be like a gaming channel, but also a very connective, very big community channel, if that makes sense. But yeah, this person told me, I want you to tell them my story, and hopefully, how do I phrase this? She didn't necessarily learn from a mistake. That's kind of a rude thing to say, but learn from injustice. Learned what is acceptable, and she learned what. Wait, this might not be right. This is not fair. And I respect her. She's one of my greatest friends. I just want to say that in case I word something weird. But yeah. And to me, this story deserved to be somewhere, even if it's anonymous, which I respect that. I wanted it to give examples to people of why you shouldn't do things like that out of pressure. And if your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, is asking you to do that at this point in your life, unless that's just how it goes, unless like maybe, let's say for example, like you're married, or if that's what you do, if you're still in school and it's that kind of environment, it's not right. If you're in any school age or form at that point, it's not right. You shouldn't be doing these kind of things, and your life could be set back in one moment just by saying, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And just think before you act nowadays. It's really, a lot of people are having feeling peer pressure, really strong waves of peer pressure, and having trouble with the idea of that they don't always have to do what other people tell them to do. And I know I'm not the best speech teller, I'm not the best storyteller, I'm not the best podcast person, but I just wanted to make sure that you know that it sounds cliche, but your body is your body. You only get one, and be careful what you do with it. I know it sounds like it came out of like a 90s public service commercial. This is 2017. But yeah, that's the best way to put it. And hopefully this does my friend's story justice, and I hope she's watching. And just want to tell you that I respect you, and I'm so happy that everything's better for you now, and I hope that you don't have to go through anything like this again, and I'm glad that you let me put this story out there. So if you have any personal stories like that you'd like to share or put down in the comments, you are more than welcome to. And I'm so glad that you guys joined me here for gave some minutes of your time, and I'd like for you guys to share this video, not for self-promoting, but just to give messages out there, specifically these podcasts I've been doing, and I hope the mic sounds so much better than it did earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.